Alright, howdy and welcome all to the Shadow Demon Vlogcast. I'm your host, Shadow Demon. Today we're going to be continuing my playthrough of Fallout New Vegas with the Tale of Two Wastelands mod. Currently doing the Lonesome Road DLC. Just got a couple of death claws to gun down. That one doesn't seem to notice that I'm here. So let's take a round off with the 50 cal. Lots of pre-war money here. Alright. I already explored down there last time. Kinda hoping there's something... No. Kind of hoping there'd be something over here. Take all that. Alright, so I'm guessing I gotta follow this road along. Keep my eyes peeled for any unexploded warheads. Okay, this is the opposite direction of where I need to go. I should have expected that. Luckily, 50 cal does wonderful things. Don't want the shoulder. Yeah, we'll just go with the torso. Can't get a clean headshot. Edie's got that guy. Alright, check these guys for loot. And I picked up something I didn't want. Take 308 rounds, because if I find a workbench or a reloading bench, I can break them down, or I can use Eddie to break them down. And nothing there. I do have the rocket's red glare. Oh, perfect. Make a couple 50 cal rounds, because I can. 12.7, so that's the weapons I'm carrying. And then we'll break down the rest of the stuff that I don't need. Alright. I have a feeling this is probably all that's here. And unfortunately not seeing anything else. Ah, there is a warhead. There we go. Number 9 out of 30. I have opened up a cave. At least there was some decent loot in here. We'll check out these collapsed buildings and then continue on to our objective. Yeah. Nothing to cook. Damn. We'll take the satchel charges. Cool. I can sleep anywhere now because of the bedroll. Alright, just gotta check out this bombed out building. Reward money. Nothing useful, and nothing useful. Alright. So this little sidetrack is done. Also, I got plenty of grenades, so we're going to make use of them. At least a little bit. Eddie, unlock that. While I search other stuff. And into the silo we go. Whoops.
Good. You're back online. Listen to me, Eddie. If you stay here, they'll dismantle you for parts. You have to go now. I've uploaded destination coordinates for our outpost in Navarro into your system. I want you to go to the Enclave there, okay? Do you understand me? It's gonna be a long journey, my little friend. You'll have to fly very far. And fly very fast. Can you do that? I know you can. Be careful out there, Eddie. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
Alright. We're just gonna snag that, do a little bit more damage with sneak attack criticals. There's tunnelers here. And Abomination rank 3. Gonna activate that. Lots of explosions going on here. Nice and easy. Just waiting for the next one to appear. Or the door. Snag the weapon repair kits. I'm assuming this is where the rocket took off from. This is the silo it left from. Well, that was lucky. Hey, damaged eyebot. Snag the upgrade. Don't care about the rest of the stuff. Wait, yes, I want to convert any of the missiles I'm carrying to rockets. Rat dealt with. Oh, wait. I can also sell that. Just going to real quick offload any of the stuff I don't need. Or that I'm not going to have a use for. That's... Alright. Let's try this door. Got a couple of obvious removals, and that's not it. Oh, there's the last one. Anything of use? Reward money. take those. Nope. Alright, let's see if there's a way to go deeper. It's blocked. Alright. Let's try this. I would say this is where I need to go. Whoops. Oh, I just grabbed everything that was in there. So I clicked the wrong button. Oh well. Let's continue on down. No idea why Eddie malfunctioned slightly. A little trippy going through here with everything tilted sideways. One of those won't hurt. Eddie is just on the warpath. I'm hunting and searching for stuff, and Eddie is just on the warpath to slaughter everything. All of that.
Tiny cracks in the earth, nothing compared to the road carved ahead. Before you, this is the edge of the divide. Ahead lies your work, the history you burned in the earth, what you brought to the people here. You delivered a package, had markings that matched those in the divide. Not all, but enough. markings from someplace the bear had savaged in the west. Maybe seeing those markings on it reminded you of home, made you carry it. It was from the west, from deep in NCR, whether made by them or not. It came here through your hands. It was a device, a detonator, one I'd never seen before, or heard before. You carried that thing to the divide. I know because I followed you as you walked the road, watched you do it. You brought it here, to the community you built, and you are responsible for what happened after, when the device opened, started to speak. When it did, the divide answered back. Those missiles you've seen, buried in their silos. They exploded beneath the ground, cracked the landscape. Sand, ash, the dead. The divide skies became a graveyard. Should have died there, but now that I know you live, the machines here saved me. I was the only survivor, or thought I was. Your package, the message inside, awoke medical machines, close to the one that shadows you, began to build themselves, then others. They only take what parts they find in the divide, never roam beyond it. Can't even leave the silos without a human to shadow. Like hounds. Maybe they saw the flag on my jacket, thought I was of America. If so, history saved me. A sign. Not the name I'd give it. Not the name the dead would give it. Soldiers of the bear died here. Legion died too. My brothers, still dying. Both of them, all around us. None of the people that lived here survived. Yet all of the West and the East, they hold on as the divide tears at them. Revenge isn't the message I have for you. More than that, courier. Machinery, simple on the outside, computer parts. Inside, more complicated. Was the only time I'd heard a machine speak in the divide. The only machine with a voice. I've walked the east. You've walked the west. More than I have. Circle Junction, Reno, Vault City. Word a few at Fort Ardash. Fort abandoned. Even further west than that, Brahmin drives on the big circle. Whatever you saw out there wasn't enough to make you stay. Maybe the markings on the package reminded you of the road home. If you had been there when it happened, if you had seen the divide break, you would know it. You carry death wherever you go. If the Mojave doesn't know it yet, it will. What happened here can happen again. You already proved it. What you did in Ashton, the silo there. Didn't stop you though. Like carrying the chip to Vegas. Old world death in your hand. Pieces of the old world like that just need someone careless enough to take them where they need to go, to do their killing. Your road's not done. Haven't walked it full yet. Not nearly enough. The way ahead and below leads to the heart of the divide. And there, you and I, we'll have an ending to things. At the end of the divide, through the trenches and wreckage, that's where you'll find me. My new home, here, Not much farther to go.
Alright. Right. Someone just sent up some flares. Best part about a rocket launcher is you just have to hit their general area. I probably could have also detonated them with that. Alright. Let's make some booms. And now let's find our way down. Don't think it's that way. Well, I'm surprised I survived that jump. That was not the intended way to get down. But oh well. I do my own stunts sometimes. Ooh, this one's locked. Damn it. There we go. Not really anything worthwhile.
Dad! Hey, Dad! Check out this robot I found!
Careful, Tommy. I've never seen a robot like that before. It might be dangerous.
He's not dangerous. Look, he's hurt. Can we take him home, Dad? Maybe Mom can fix him.
I don't know, son. What if someone comes looking for it?
Please? He looks so lonely. Maybe if Mom fixes him, he can help her out around the garage.
All right, boy. But if he breaks anything, it's coming out of your allowance.
Yay! He'll be just like Ralphie. Only this one's not a toy.
Alright. So, Eddie here made it all the way to Chicago. Should still be someone around here. Is that Eddie keeps wanting to get into combat. Don't need any of that. Let's switch over to some lower grade explosives. Can't use explosives. grenades. But I can use the rocket's red glare. I think I got him. Don't know where I sent him off to. Let's cripple a leg with a rocket launcher. Alright. Eddie is back to normal. There's still a guy up here, I think. That's number 12, I think? Yeah, let's put 3 headshots into him with a rocket launcher. There ain't no kill like overkill. Nope, that's just a piece of red. Not a... whatchamacallit? A missile warhead. Alright. Just a refrigerator and a Salisbury steak, nothing else. Oh well. No, there was one here. It sounds like I awoke something. Think. Just trying to keep Eddie happy. Alright. Let's find out what's in this tunnel. The Cave of the Abandoned. Just some tunnelers. And he got turned to ash from Eddie's zap. Alright. Oh, look, an auto dock. Luckily, I've got plenty of stim packs. I don't need it. That and dock bags.
Next week on Ralphie the Robot's Incredible Odyssey.
Ralphie, hurry! If mean old General Winters catches you, you'll never make it home! No! Ralphie, fly far, fly fast!
Tune in next Saturday for the exciting conclusion. Only on Vault-Tec Channel 9.
Eddie? What are you doing in here all alone? And who left these old videos playing? Come on, let's get you into your recharge bay. We've got a big day tomorrow.
Let's get moving.
Thought that explosion, that building falling deep in the divide, might have been your work. Wouldn't kill you. Maybe close. Knew you'd survive, but no need to go any farther. You've brought me what I need. That machine with you, sealed in the Hopeville silo. Needed someone to unlock it, bring it home. Now the signal's strong enough. No need for you to carry it anymore. I can call your machine to me. was it to you? Companion, slave, weapon, all of that. Nothing compared to its primary function. It's a messenger, like us, and it shares our history. If you feel its loss, remember, you could have turned away at any time, gone back home, and none of this would have happened. But you had to make one last delivery, and that's why I knew you'd come, courier. Couldn't stay away. It's who you are. The machine you brought is mine now. It's coming home. I'll reduce it to parts, just enough to function, to be aware of what's happening. What's inside that machine? That's all that mattered. All the machines here, made of wreckage from the divide, and all that was brought here. Inside its frame, it carries the message you brought here, and it'll do what it was programmed to do. Whatever it can to get home. The giants here will listen to it. I'll bring the divide to your home, your nation. Let its flag burn, just like you let the divide burn. Big Mountain Access Code, Ulysses. Command override. Navarro.
Yep. All right. Can I increase my explosive damage anymore? Doesn't look like it. All right, we'll go with that. I'll lose the rats, but I won't regain health because I'm playing in hardcore mode. Thought that was one of those warheads. All right. Let's go rescue Eddie. And kill Ulysses. Definitely want that first aid box. Okay, I'm curious. Oh, it's a lantern that's glowing. Okay. %5 chance, and I missed. All right. Hopefully I don't have to go through that. Nope. Yeah, we're just going to get through this quickly. I will... detonate the warhead that's over there. Same plan. Use that. And let's go try and kill those death claws the proper way. There we go. And we'll drop a quick save so I don't have to rush through the conversation again. Aha. A little low on that one. Still low. I hit a couple of those. We're just gonna wait for the auto-inject stim packs to do their thing. And poke out again. Get a kill cam? Nope, just splashed him a little. Alright, I gotta pull out the 50 cal and just do it the right way. still use explosive rounds to do this. There goes one. I think that was two. I'm just catching him with splash damage. There we go. That's three. Yeah, we can just slip underneath. And drop a quick save. Alright, let's go see if they got any goodies up here. Should have thought about them having it trapped. Alright, and I got a combat report. Check that out. Apparently there's still enemies around. Oh, hi. Blade. Well, he knocked me down. Got him. I'm gonna try and do something stupid. I'm gonna try and take out the Blade of the East with the Blade of the West. I gotta carry this thing all the way back to New Vegas. I'll have to grab a couple of the melee perks at some point. Disarm that. I heard someone shoot at me. Someone invisible. There we go. That did hurt a bit. into the waste disposal. I kind of doubt I'm going to find anything of use here. But you never know. I'm not too worried about the radiation. Alright, of course they waited for me to walk through the waste disposal site in order to spawn all of them. Alright. Getting low on certain ammo. Not good. At the 12.7. Luckily, I should have enough 50 cal to cover me for the rest of this, if I need to. Doesn't look like... Did that open this up? I can now get up here. Quickly disarm that. I mean, he's gonna hide underneath the warhead. I might as well oblige him. That took care of him. Rather effectively, I might add. Alright. Okay, I'm a little hungry because of food. That fixes that. I think I missed that grenade. That got him. Amazing what you can do with a liberal application of explosives. And into Ulysses' temple. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna take Super Slam and then next level swing for the fences. Alright, got a couple of duds removed. There we go. Doesn't look like I'm gonna find a whole lot here. Don't care about the rest of that stuff. I'll probably end up converting them to rockets. Auto dock. Elevator. I think there's more to explore in here, though. There we go. Okay, that turret doesn't move. So we're going to lighten my load by fragging it. there's got to be another one back there somewhere. There we go. And I got Eddie back. Alright. Regained my companion. Oh, yeah. He had 4 rockets and or 4 missiles and a rocket. Excellent. Another 4 rockets for me. And these are, if you haven't seen these before, these are all the ones I haven't detonated for warheads. Super cool little map. Alright, I can't order him to do anything. There we go. Just gonna offload some stuff that I don't need. Oh, wait. Oh, perfect. Just sell some stuff. Let's head on down to confront Ulysses. Got 8 more to go. Nope, it's not those.
Even in this place, NCR's shadow falls. Or is it just you, courier, without the bear's corpse to weigh you down? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Doesn't matter now. Either way, the Divide Giants are awakening. The missiles here on their way home. There is no way to stop them. You've answered your own question, and you'll die with that question on your lips. You don't see, listen, even when it's all around you. No matter if I nailed it into your head like a gift from Caesar. You brought the divide to life, courier. You walked the road, brought the bear, then the bull, brought me, following your tracks. And when I saw the divide you made, I saw a second chance, a new way of thinking. My world, no longer the East. And you brought the West in that package, destroyed it all, nearly killed me, flesh and spirit. You destroyed something larger than the bear, greater than the bull. And even when you could have turned away, you brought it again in that machine. You destroyed a nation taking its first breath, a place that could have been my home. Now, I'll destroy yours. Not if you believe in what you follow. Kill no courier. Kaiser's words. I honored them. Other couriers could have been legion, like me. The truth is, you serve nothing, believe nothing, killing you meaningless. I'll finish history's work. If the divide couldn't kill you, perhaps these spears of the old world can. Let's end this, courier. You and I, here with the old world flag as witness.
There goes his head. Oh, right. He's got Metabots. And apparently a repair bot as well. We're gonna deal with the ads first.
We will make more. Got you. Let's come all
Alright, there's some control panels somewhere. Nope. I'm getting my ass kicked here. Luckily, I got plenty of stim packs. And plenty of 50 cal ammo. Just going to fall back and pull out the grenades. And now they're on my side. There we go. Ulysses killed. I got his duster and his mask. Still got some marked men to deal with. I need to just hop down here. And go get the other one. And that should take care of the iBots. And reconfigure their targeting. So now it thinks I'm an ally. Now to take care of the missiles. Oh, wait. And the last marked man. Now then. I have no idea where this last guy is. know he's in this little area. Think I got him? They just keep spawning? It's the elevator to the maintenance. That requires a key. Key. Alright, we're going to attempt to cancel the launch.
Experiment log 369248/A. iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. Initial tests of the override system are promising. Against unsecured or lightly encrypted targets, the iBots have a 98% success rate. More heavily protected systems are still problematic. Military-grade encryption presents a very real possibility of critical overload of key systems. We've stopped tests before any robots were destroyed. But if we don't address the problem, our iBots will fry themselves hacking military networks.
Alright. Have the robot sacrifice itself. Now to get out of here while everything explodes.
At the end of the struggle, only one courier remained in the heart of the divide. The true courier. Courier 6. The courier tore the ancient flag of the Commonwealth from its cables and cast it over the corpse. Though whether done as a sign of respect or in anger for what had been endured to reach this moment, that is unknown. Interpretation is something best left to history, and only the surviving courier would ever know for certain. As for the courier, she turned her back on her home for the second time and made her way back, navigating the treachery of the divide. Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The courier walked until she stood again upon the edge of the divide, the last road she would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam. There, beside her feet, was a final package from one courier to another, a footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present. It said, war never changes. Women do, through the roads they walk. And this road has reached its end.
All right. And now I am idolized by the Brotherhood of Steel. And we're going to make my strength 9 for walking the divide. I thought I already had those. Yes. So these are just backups. We're gonna clear out all of the abominations with some old world firepower. And then swing for the fences. All right. We're going to pop over to Big Mountain. And just deposit some stuff. I want deposit the power armor, but keep the advanced riot gear. I'll need to repair it. Also, Rocket's red glare was fun. Same thing with She's fist. We will leave them there. And the grenade launcher as well. We're going to sell most of these grenades. And also deposit the machine gun. I'm going just the 50 cal. Plenty of ammo for it. Plus, I've got the other weapons as backup. Actually. make one of those. Well, we will just deposit the rest.
Will sir be staying for any...
Alright. First thing I need to figure out is if it's got any medium armor. And a medium helmet, so I can repair my advanced recon armor. And let's see what I can offload. Worst case scenario, I'll dip into the pre-war money. On that. All right. Plenty of that. Plenty of auto-inject sim packs. I don't need anything from there. We can teleport back to the real world. Try out the Blade of the West. That's actually not bad. And apparently I hit the wrong button. Hold on. I hit cancel instead of accept. that. I want to keep that. Don't really need any of that stuff. There we go. Cool. They're nearly maxed. Alright, now that that's all sorted, we're going to put that on 1, that on 2, Old Glory on 3, grappling hook on 4. And yeah, I gotta get more of those dog tags. First, we will head back to the Vegas Strip. First, though, I want to test out Old Glory as a weapon. And how sneaky I am in this setup. We're gonna go find some gangs to go beat up. And maybe some bugs along the way. Let's see if I can sneak up on the Vipers, I think it is, that hide out over here. Huh. Got birds. No gang members. I could have sworn there were like vipers or jackals or something that hid here. guess I was wrong. They may not have respawned after I killed them the last time. Damn. Alright. That's only bugs. I'll try to find my way to the south camp and deal with them. We'll hit here. And then go over to the Allied Technologies office. Probably some raiders around here. There's some ramen. Oh, it's just an NCR trooper. Still got the touch. This is Allied Technologies here, I think.
You thought you could hide from me? I'm gonna make you scream.
That went better than I was expecting. Yep. I was correct. There are fiends or gangs around here. It's the fiends. Alright, let's see what's in here. Bugs. Okay. Well, I've killed an ant queen. Let's see what other bugs are hiding out around here. Got that one nice and easy. And that one. Yeah, sneaking around makes these so much easier to kill. Though I think that's all of them in here. And I just got a couple of skeletons to deal with. Yeah. That was excellent. Wait, I will take the bottle caps. What else is here? Well, let's go deal with an ant mound. Okay. This ant mound might be a little bit bigger than I was expecting. Nope, that was a dead end. Huge fire ant dealt with. And the antula. Alright. Queen eliminated. Lots of egg clutches. Got a frag grenade. There we go. All right. Ants dealt with. I think I've dealt with them all. Just gotta find my way back out of this ant mound. And I see another ant to kill. And some skeletons. That was almost bad. I gotta remember to be sneaky about this. If I take too many shots, I will die. But I think this is a good place as any to call it a night, so I thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time, and if you did, I will be live again on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing a little bit of Saints Row the Third. Come on by if you enjoyed. Otherwise, y'all have a good night.